if you want to plan for the future, we can help your dreams come true. A degree that gets you the right job. It's affordable and easy for you. Asnuntuck Community College. Friendly people that know who you are. Asnuntuck Community College. A college so close that can take you so far.
Hello and welcome to Changing Lives, a program of Asnuntuck Community College. I'm Eileen Peltier, Dean of Workforce Development and Continuing Education at Asnuntuck, and with me here tonight are Michele Howard-Swan. Hello, Michele.
Hi, Eileen.
Michele is our Allied Health Coordinator and an instructor. Also, we have Jessica Poirier, who is our Continuing Education Assistant and works closely with me on a day-to-day basis. Hi, Jess.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. And Kelly Krivacs, who is our Esthetician instructor. Welcome, Kelly.
Thank you very much. How are you?
I'm well, thanks.
Good.
Thanks, guys, for being here today. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
And you're welcome. So I'd like to sort of dive in right away into our healthcare career certificate programs. But before I do that, I did want to give a broader scope of what Continuing Ed at Asnuntuck does. So in addition to the healthcare career programs that we're going to talk about tonight with the ladies, we also offer personal enrichment classes, which include courses such as yoga, Reiki, aromatherapy, digital photography, an assortment of special interest classes that might be of interest to our viewers. I personally take the yoga class. I love it. It's great. I would have been there tonight if it wasn't for this filming. And we also do training for employers in the area. But that's not what we're here to talk about tonight. What I want to talk about tonight is those healthcare career certificate programs. And I'm going to start with Jessica. Could you start us off by talking about what are the programs that Asnuntuck offers in the field of healthcare careers?
Sure. So we have in the Workforce Development and Continuing Ed Department over 14 allied health programs, one being the Medical Administrative Assistant Program.
And what is the Medical Administrative Assistant?
That program would prepare someone for an entry-level position in a doctor's office or hospital, perhaps, working behind the desk as a secretary or receptionist.
Okay. Great.
We also have a dental assistant career training program. That's a 9-month program. So you would assist the dentist in procedures in the dental office, as well as maybe possibly the hygienist as well.
And how often does that class meet?
The dental assistant is 2 nights a week, usually Monday and Wednesday, 6 to 10 p.m., and it takes about 9 months to complete.
So that's something good for a person who might be working but looking for a change.
Absolutely.
Great. What else do you have?
We also have a massage therapy program, kind of get into the health and wellness programs. That's a 1-year program full-time, and that you could open up your own business, work in a spa or a salon, maybe rent a room for someone, and you could possibly open your business and do massages or also get into the skincare with esthetician and nail tech industry as well.
And I have to say, with massage therapy, there is often a clinic portion of the program where the students offer a reduced rate massage, and I got a fantastic, several actually, 1 hour long massage for $25, no tipping.
Yes, absolutely.
And it really rivaled anything that I've gotten done professionally.
Absolutely.
So,
Good
deal. Yeah, it's a really good deal.
Very good
So if you're
deal.
watching, if you have never had a massage or you're interested in getting an inexpensive yet really good massage, watch for our massage therapy clinic. That's great. And that's just one of the programs where we offer services for the public.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's great.
So I can also talk about maybe the ophthalmic assistant program that you would be assisting the eye doctor in the doctor's office, maybe doing a little bit clerical receptionist work as well. With that program, we do partner with a doctor in Massachusetts. So the lecture portion is held at Asnuntuck, but the clinic portion would be held off-site at Eyesight and Surgery Associates in Massachusetts.
Nice, real-world experience.
Absolutely.
There. Great. What else do you have?
We also offer EMT, which would be Emergency Medical Technician. That program meets 2 nights a week. That'll start in the fall, and that goes usually September through January. So we partner with Johnson Memorial Hospital with that program. The students also have an optional ride-along ambulance component to that program as well.
Great. That's good. So you really know what you're getting into.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Wonderful. And now, could you tell me about the Certified Pharmacy Technician program?
Sure. The Certified Pharmacy Tech, it actually is a great program. It's very flexible if somebody either wanted to add on to a career that they're already doing or perhaps train for something new. It's only one night a week, so it's usually Thursday nights 6 to 9. So it's very flexible if you wanted to learn another career or add on to a supplemental income for what you're already doing. We actually have a mock pharmacy lab at Asnuntuck, so the students will be counting pills and playing with candy, and it's really fun and exciting. And that also is available for national certification, so you would be able to work anywhere in the United States naturally.
Great. So you're saying that that is a credential that an employer would recognize. It's not just a certificate of completion from the college, but it's actually a professional credential that any employer would recognize the value of.
Absolutely.
Which is the case with all of our programs.
Absolutely.
Great. Wonderful. And could you tell us about medical billing and coding? What is that all about?
So medical billing and coding program, that you're going to be working for an insurance company or perhaps for yourself. I know some individuals that have worked for also insurance companies as a health claim investigator. You're going to be processing insurance claim forms for individuals. You could work for a bigger corporation or a smaller corporation. That program is about 9 months, and that's full-time.
During the day?
During the day, yep, Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 2:30.
And I think that you can tell me if you agree, but billing and coding is really a good career choice for somebody who's very detail-oriented, kind of, you know, black and white, you know, because you know if it's right or if it's wrong.
Right,
There's
a lot
no
of
gray
data,
area.
a lot of numbers.
We have 2 billing and coding options. One's for outpatient, so if you want to work in a doctor's office, and then one is for inpatient if you want to work in hospitals. There's actually 2 different types of coders.
Oh, great. And we offer both.
Yes.
Terrific. That's excellent. And what does a certified sterilization technician do?
So a sterilization tech would be the individual that would sterilize the instruments for surgery. So what you're going to be doing is working for, you know, either Bay State or Rockville or one of the major hospitals, and you will be preparing the instruments for surgery and also cleaning them after the surgery.
Oh, I would not want to do that. I know. It takes a certain personality to handle that.
Absolutely, I agree. But it's actually one of the more popular fields that we have, and we've actually had to have waiting lists for that program.
Wow, that's great.
Students' average salary starting about $17, $18 an hour.
Not bad.
Right from graduating the program.
That's
When
great.
will that start again?
That's going to start in September.
Now, the next one I'm going to ask Michele about, Certified Phlebotomy and Ekg Technician. Could you tell us a little bit about that, and why are the 2 combined?
Well, those are good questions. Well, it's a combined certification, so you will get a certificate in phlebotomy, so that's the person that draws your blood. And then you can get a certificate in Ekg Technician, so that's the person that monitors your heart rate. You'll get 2 certifications out of that one class, and that makes you more marketable in the workforce.
Sure.
So instead of applying for jobs having one specialty, you'll apply for jobs and have 2.
Absolutely. I mean, if I'm an employer and I'm looking to fill a phlebotomy position, I have a lot of phlebotomist resumes, but then this person also has EKG technician. I'm thinking, well, I might be able to use them in other areas or get more for my money as an employer. That's going to be very attractive to me.
Right.
That's a good idea. I'm glad you set it up that way.
Okay, great.
And then our newest programs, let's start with personal trainer. What can you tell us about that?
So personal trainer, it's a Saturday and a Tuesday evening program. So what you'll do is you'll come over to Asnuntuck, and it's usually about 12 to 4 on Saturday, and then I believe 6 to 9 in the evening. So you'll start at Asnuntuck and then usually head over to the gym depending on the hours, you know, and the days that meet. So you'll do your lecture at Asnuntuck, and then usually we partner with a local gym to have the hands-on experience for that program.
That's great. I'm noticing a trend with a lot of the programs have the hands-on component,
Absolutely.
the real-world component. I
Absolutely.
think that's so important, and we definitely get that with your program, Kelly, which we're going to get into next. Patient care technician, so that's a new one.
Yes.
Michele, I know you were involved with developing
Yeah.
that. What can you tell us about that?
That's our newest program, and that will start in May. That is a training program for individuals that want to be a patient care technician. It will involve direct patient care, and a phlebotomy component and an EKG component.
Wow.
And the students that take that class are going to be taking the PCT exam offered through the National Health Career Association.
Excellent. That's great. And I've heard that PCT is a really good career choice for people who are CNAs, certified nurses aides, looking to get a stackable credential and go up the career rung. So that's a really good opportunity.
Yeah.
And do you have to be a CNA in order to become a PCT?
For our program, yes, you do. You have to have a CNA license that's been current for 3 years.
Calling all CNAs. Come to Asnuntuck. And then we have a nail technician program. So Jess, what can you tell us about that?
So the nail technician program is a 100-hour program that prepares you to be a nail tech in Connecticut or Massachusetts. So we actually prepare for Massachusetts licensure because there is no license in Connecticut currently.
That's scary.
Yes, it is.
You know, I mean, a lot of us go to nail salons, and when I found this out, that Connecticut has no licensure requirement.
We do not.
Yikes.
Yes.
Yeah, but Mass does.
Mass does.
We're thinking Connecticut's going to move in that direction.
Yes.
So we're
yes.
already ahead of the game with our program. Okay.
So that program meets 2 nights a week, currently Mondays and Wednesdays, 6 to 10. So the students actually practice on each other as well as bring in their family members, and then we also have a student clinic with that as well. So we're doing manicures, pedicures, we do some skincare with the hands and the feet and things like that. So
Great.
it's actually a great program for somebody to get into.
And last but not least, esthetician.
Yes.
So, what is esthetician?
Everybody always asks that.
Yeah.
Skincare. It's really, I tell people, when you're an esthetician, you have the art to beautify people.
Who doesn't want to be beautified?
Exactly. It's just, we're going deeper into the skincare from all over, from the waxing and all that, yes.
Facials, eyebrow waxing.
Yes, we would be doing the facials, eyebrow waxing, body treatments, a whole mess of things. And another good thing about this place too is you get a lot of hands-on again. So as a student, you're not only learning, but you're receiving facials every week, receiving body treatments every week, getting your legs waxed or whatever waxed. So it's really exciting. It's, you know, I'm really so excited to be part of this,
That's excellent. Thank you.
It's an exciting career.
So I'm going to come back to you in a moment. So now I just want to read this off. So we talked about certified medical administrative assistant, medical billing and coding, certified pharmacy technician, veterinary assistant, dental assistant, ophthalmic assistant, massage therapist, certified sterilization technician, certified phlebotomy and EKG technician, EMT, personal trainer, patient care technician, nail technician, and esthetician.
Yes.
We have a lot to offer.
We do.
There is a lot going on. And all of these programs were chosen and developed because they lead to jobs. Because these are areas that are growing, fields that are growing, that offer a good wage, and there are lots of jobs in the area. So that's very encouraging. And so I encourage people who are watching, who are thinking about either getting into the workforce or changing careers or want a stackable credential. Say you're a nurse who wants to become a phlebotomist or learn that skill, or you're a CNA who might be interested in becoming a patient care technician, check us out. And check out our tuition, because we're pretty competitive as well. We have the quality and not very high price. So now, Jess, so we've sort of done a run through of all the programs. If I'm a viewer and I'm interested, can you talk a little bit about the process? How do we sign up for one of these programs?
So you can either stop by our office. We're usually open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 4:30. You can give us a call. There's a couple of us in the office who are happy to answer your call. You can email us personally, or we have a continuing ed general email that you would be able to contact us with.
Great, okay. And if folks do come in person, they can check out our new look.
Absolutely.
As Asnuntuck has been under construction, we have a new, well, it started with a new roof, and then we moved to a new facade. So we really look much more collegiate. shall we say, than we
Yes,
have in the
yes,
past.
yes.
We're an old junior high, and we don't look like an old junior high any longer. So we have the nice glass tower and a glass front, a new conference center that people can use. So it's really, really quite transformed.
Yes.
And we're looking forward. We should be opening up the front of the building in May, so it won't be long now.
That's
great.
So I
Very
encourage
exciting.
people, just come on by and
Yes.
check us out.
Yes.
If you're curious, what does it all look like? Come in person. Okay, so now we know what the programs are, we know how to go about registering for a program, but how do you pay?
So we have a few different options. Obviously, self-pay would be one of them if you don't qualify for a scholarship. So
Now, if I wanted to pay out of pocket, do I have to pay everything up front?
you do not. So we have very customized and flexible payment plans. So they usually charge a $25 fee to go on the payment plan. There is no interest, and we'll break that up into the months of your program. Sometimes you can prepay as well to bring the payment down. So
Oh, great, okay.
we also have scholarships through SNAP, which would be the Food Stamp Scholarship Program, where you would be the primary card holder, a Connecticut resident, and not on TANF cash assistance. And you would start with us with an orientation, and that would cover tuition, books, and certification exam.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty good. At no cost to
At-
the SNAP recipient.
Correct, no cost.
Amazing. That's a really great opportunity.
Yeah.
What else?
We also partner with the local American Job Centers. They offer a $7,500 scholarship for training opportunities for students. So that would be a $7,500 max. So you would just work with the American Job Center and then work with us collaboratively, and then we would be able to get that program paid for you as well.
Terrific. So there are a lot of different ways to pay for this or through a payment plan. And what's CHESLA I've heard about?
So CHESLA is the Connecticut Higher Ed Supplemental Loan Authority. So that is an interest-only loan while you're in school. So it's usually around 5% interest rate. We partner with them. It's a loan that does go by credit score. However, you can get a cosigner if you aren't able to secure that yourself. So there's always that option. But it's interest-only while you're in school. So it's about $5 a month while you're in school on every $1,000 you borrow. So it's a $3,000 program. You're looking at $15 a month, and then deferment for 6 months after you graduate with no payments, and then it would just double to about $30 a month. And then I believe you have maybe 11 years or so to pay
Wow.
that off.
Very
So it's very
generous.
affordable.
Very different.
Yeah. So when you were saying that, I was thinking, well, there's a deferment period. What is the job placement rate in general for our programs? Would you say, Michele, what have you observed with your students? Do they tend to get jobs?
They do tend to get jobs. Yeah, definitely. I would say about 80% of overall of our students are getting jobs.
That's terrific. So you definitely can afford to repay that
Sure,
loan.
that's right. Yes.
It's definitely, I always look at education as an investment in yourself and your future
That's
and your
right.
family's future.
Yes.
So definitely worth it. Great. Okay. So Jess, if someone is watching and they're interested in learning more, we're piquing their curiosity, but they're not really ready to commit and come down and register. Can they call you?
They can call me. My number is 860-253-3066. And then also my coworker, Sue Champagne, her number is 860-253-3034. And then you can also contact us through our email, which is the continuinged@asnuntuck.edu.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So Kelly, I wanted to get back to aesthetics. So you gave us a definition of what being an esthetician is, what the program is. Could you give us some specifics, like how many hours is your program, and does it lead to a license? We just want to go over that a little bit.
They offer two programs. We offer a 350-hour basic program, and then we offer a continuing advanced program for another 300 hours. The beginning program, the 350 hours, you learn the basics. Okay, the basic facials, the waxing, everything. When you go into advanced, you're learning more of the chemicals, the microdermabrasion machines, the peeling machines, the stronger exfoliation, the body wraps. Okay. The good thing about this is in the state of Connecticut, there is only a certification for being an esthetician, like manicuring. We do train you to be able to take the Massachusetts State Board. So it makes you a little more valuable to them because not only certified in the state of Connecticut, but also licensed in the state of Mass.
That's
So
great.
yeah, it's really a great thing.
Yeah.
Offering the 650 program too is really a good thing because a lot of people move. They may move to Florida, they may move to California. having 650 is pretty much guaranteed good for all the states around.
That's terrific.
They really need, yes.
You've piqued my interest. Now, I have a girlfriend who will try any new fad going, and at one point, she had herself completely wrapped in seaweed and saran wrap.
Yes.
Is that a thing?
Yes, it is. That is a body wrap. Yes.
What does it do?
It's relaxing and it detoxifies you. It takes the yucky stuff out of you that you don't want in you.
She loved it.
The water, you know, your water retention, they're great for if you're going to weddings. You know, if you want to put that nice dress on without anything, they're great for that. And just relaxing.
Yeah.
They're just so comfortable and relaxing.
Neat.
Yeah.
That's cool. So what types of jobs, where can you get a job if you're an esthetician? Say you go to Asnuntuck, you do the basic, you do the advanced. What types of jobs could I expect to get?
It has just exploded out there now.
Yeah.
Years ago, you were in just a hairdressing shop. You were the little esthetician in the back room,
Right.
doing waxings
Yes.
and quiet facials. Now we're able to open spas. You're able to go into a spa. Casinos, which we all know, coming in Connecticut and the state of Mass.
Yeah.
Cruise lines,
Wow.
dermatologists, plastic surgeons. And you can take this field as far as you want to go. It just doesn't end with 650. You can continue to take it, you know, with the laser technology. Anti-aging is our hugest
That's a
selling
big one.
point. Yes,
Yes.
it is. Because we all want to look young.
Yes, we
You know,
Yes.
That's great. And I'm glad that your program is off to such a strong start.
it is.
It really is.
It's going great.
Excellent.
It really is. I'm
Excellent.
very excited about it. Yes.
And I know that you and Jessica have been working on a new program. Always something new popping
Yes.
at Asnuntuck.
Very excited.
So Jess, could you tell us about the new program you two have been designing?
Yes, Kelly and I have been working on the cosmetology program. So we are adding the hair portion of the skin and the nails, so making it a full cosmetology program. So that'd be a 1,500-hour program, 1,300 hands-on, and then 200 lecture.
Wow. Now, I just want to stop you there. 1,300 hours hands-on.
There's the
Yes.
hands-on.
That is terrific. So the students are really going to be learning what to do. It's not just all book learning or theory. They're applying it.
Absolutely.
That's excellent.
Absolutely.
And that's huge in this field because I know I've been in the field 32 years and I'm a hands-on person.
Yeah.
I'm not a strict book person. I'm good with my hands.
Yes.
So for people that don't want to just sit in a chair in front of a
Right.
book,
Right.
you only have a little time of that and then
Yeah.
it's all on contact
That's
with you.
excellent.
So yeah.
When are you looking to launch that program?
So hopefully maybe late October, so there'd be a one-year program and combining. We're going to still leave the nail tech and the esthetician separate as well. So if somebody's maybe thinking, oh, you know, I maybe
right.
not want to do the hair component at this time, but there'll be an opportunity to combine that at some point if they were interested down the road.
I like that because we might have a hairdresser watching, a hairstylist
Absolutely.
who wants to learn to do makeup but already
Right.
has the hair component, or vice versa.
Right.
A makeup artist who wants to learn how to do hair, or
Yep.
however you want to mix
Very
it up.
flexible.
That's great. And I think that also this is a very good opportunity for students or family members of students who are going to be graduating high school and maybe don't want to take the traditional college path.
Right.
Right. So this could be something that they could explore and really launch themselves into a great career. I like the idea of working in a casino, although that might be tricky. for me.
I know. It would be.
Yeah,
They'd be
more-
looking for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or cruise ship. Can you
Yeah.
imagine having a job and living on a cruise ship?
Excellent.
It's exciting.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I have lots of students that have gone in so many different directions with this, from New York City to designers to, you know, I have one of my students was now doing Miss Puerto Rican's makeup for
Wow.
Miss USA. It was
Wow.
just,
Wow.
yeah, it's just amazing where you can take off with this.
Yeah.
You can take off with anything.
So it
Just
sounds like
put
you've
you
had a
into
lot
it.
of success stories.
A lot of success.
That's great.
Yes.
I imagine it's similar to massage therapy where we have students, same types of opportunities open
Exactly.
up. Or you can go into business for yourself, which is great, that
A
flexibility.
lot of people do that because of
Yeah.
that flexibility, especially if women have children. Want to stay home with the kids, want to send them to school, but do something.
Yeah.
You can set your schedule around. And that's really a big plus for us, you know.
Yeah, and you're reminding me, Jess, could you talk a little bit about the childcare that's available at Asnuntuck?
Yes, so we have a childcare program that is full-time, Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 3:30, and then Fridays, 8:30 to noon. So students can take advantage of that free childcare while they're attending.
Free childcare.
Free,
Yes.
absolutely. No cost while they're attending classes at Asnuntuck. So it's a wonderful program.
That's excellent. And that's one of the many ways that we really do support our students at Asnuntuck. So the collaborative childcare, I believe the parents have to volunteer a couple hours a week.
They do.
Right. But it's volunteer, it's just a couple hours a week.
Right.
And it's under the guidance of a director
Yes.
who's there, a full-time employee.
Yes.
Then we also have transportation. So, you know, I'm sure many viewers have seen the magic carpet bus tootling around town.
Absolutely.
All Asnuntuck students just have to show their ID and they can get on that and ride it for free.
Yes.
And it doesn't have to be to our school. It could be, you know, maybe you need to go grocery shopping or to Enfield Square Mall or wherever you want. And you can do that for free. So that's wonderful as well. And then tutoring is available to continuing ed students, even though our programs are non-credit. With the exception of the ones that you described, which carry a college credit.
Right.
But that's open to all of our students also
Yes,
for free.
yes.
So
Yes.
free tutoring. We really strive to support our students.
Yes.
That's great. We also recently hired a success coach to work with some of our students to provide additional resources and support. So that's wonderful. So listen, I'm going to wrap it up, but I wanted to thank all of you for coming and talking
Thank you
about your
very much.
areas and the programs and all the great work that's being done at Asnuntuck and the jobs we're helping people to get.
Yes.
And that's really what it's all about for us at Asnuntuck is getting people
Yes.
jobs.
Right.
You know,
Yes, it
especially
is.
in continuing ed, we gear all our programs toward that, and we're being successful at it. So it's very gratifying for me personally to see that we're launching careers
Yes.
and helping families and single moms and everybody.
Right.
And it really doesn't matter what your age. It's interesting. I hosted a delegation of community college administrators from Pakistan. They were all women. They were here last week, and one of their questions, because they're comparing the two systems, is there an age limit at Asnuntuck? And I thought that was such a curious question. No, you can be any age,
Right.
you know, and I know we've had students at the school, at the college, as young as 14 and up to in their 80s. So there definitely is something for everyone at Asnuntuck. So just to wrap it up, I would invite our viewers to come and visit us, visit the campus, take a tour, look around, give Jess or her colleague Sue a call if you want to know more about our programs or more about what you've heard tonight. And I invite you all to check us out and become part of our success story. So thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Asnuntuck Community College, a college so close it can take